Thanksgiving is over. You've got to get on with your life. Miami is thousands of miles away.
Maybe I could go back and live with my grandmother. No, my parents would never let me. Maybe I'll call him up just to say hello. No, I should try and forget him. Maybe I'll get him a card. Is there a holiday coming up soon?
December 7th, the bombing of Pearl Harbor.
Could I send him a card for that?
Siegelbaum, look!
What?
They got a story on Zach Whittier. Wait a minute, I gotta buy this.
I can't believe you're still into this guy. I mean, don't you get a little bored having a love affair with a television picture?
Siegelbaum, Zach Whittier is like the perfect man. He's everything I ever dream about. He is...
Let me see this. Daytime's Dreamboat, the Searching Heart's Heartthrob. He plays the doctor, right? The one whose wife died while he was operating on her?
No, that's Kelly Cott. Zach is the journalist who fell in love with this beautiful woman, only it turns out that this woman is the illegitimate daughter of his father.
Naturally.
He's wonderful. No one we ever meet is wonderful like that.
How would you know? You never even try to get to know any boys.
I'm just not interested in ordinary boys. I want someone...
I know. You want someone like Zach.
I am not the one who falls in love with every boy who happens to look at me.
Well, there happen to be a lot of interesting people out there. If only you'd look.
For what? A boyfriend. Why does everyone in high school have to have a boyfriend? Everyone in couples, it makes me want to gag.
And your approach is so much more civilized, right? Falling in love with people you don't even know.
Siegelbaum?
No, don't explain it. I don't want to understand.
I wish your parents would let you go to public school.
Not a chance. They're committed to the belief that kids who go to progressive schools wind up doing something artsy when they grow up. Wait till they hear I want to be a prison warden.
See ya.
Good morning, class. My name is David Angelucci. Angelucci, that means Angel's Light. Mrs. Lippincott won't be teaching this class anymore. I am going to be filling in for her. That, my friends, makes me your new English teacher. This is my first day at Tuckahoe High. Therefore, it is your responsibility to make me feel welcome, popular, safe, and fascinating. Of course, some of you may need a little persuading. What are you reading?
It's a magazine.
May I see it, please? I assume, then, that you are a fan of the daytime dramas.
Yes.
Tell me, why do you watch them? What makes you tune in every day?
Well, I like the people. They're very exciting and brave and Handsome.
Well, you are going to be my challenge for the rest of this term. I'm going to try and make you see that great literature can be just as fascinating and just as thrilling as your favorite soap opera. Okay?
I can't believe they look so much alike.
Here's your new coat, Your Majesty.
And you can watch whatever you want tonight, but right now I'm watching The Searching Heart.
Your eyes, they make me feel so vulnerable.
Your face.
My face, you look at it as if...
As if I've never seen it before. Not as beautiful as it is tonight.
David Angelucci and Zach Whittier. They could be twins. It's fate that's brought him here. Your eyes, they make me feel so vulnerable. That can't be right. I look like a chicken.
Today we start on one of my favorites, Wuthering Heights.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Oh, I am sorry.
No, I'm fine.
Really? Are
I'm
you
fine.
sure?
I'm okay, really. I'm sorry. I just wasn't looking.
Would you like to... I mean, maybe you should go.
What?
Your face.
My face? You look at it as if...
There's dirt on it.
Oh, Wuthering Heights. Great movie. Laurence Olivier, Merle Oberon, David Niven. Great cast, a classic.
I never saw it.
Huh. I love old movies. They opened up a new storefront theater over on Walnut Street. You ever go there?
No. I never have.
The flower's very becoming. Brings out the blue in your lips.
What?
I was just kidding about your flower. No, I think it's really pretty, really. I'm Robbie Poles.
Ann Cassidy. I really have to finish this book.
Sure. I mean, don't let me disturb you. Wonder if everybody dies in the book like they do in the movie.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, come on. I was only kidding. Hey, come back.
How often do you come here?
Just a couple hours every Sunday.
Anne, I don't get it. I mean, what are we doing here? Trying to see if he uses the front door to get in and out of his building?
Look, that's him, look.
Anne, you are really getting weird.
Oh, Siegelbaum, isn't he beautiful? I really do think there's something special between us.
You know, I think you may be right.
No, really. When I got my paperback the other day, right across the front he'd written, "Good work, Anne." Don't you see? He wrote, "Good work, Anne." I checked. None of the comments on the other kids' papers had their names in them. Don't you think that means something?
Anne, what are you doing? You're making up all this crazy stuff about him, about his past, about what he means by every little thing he does. He's all we ever talk about anymore.
Well, I find him very interesting.
Siegelbaum, yesterday I walked in here, and you know what Anne was doing? Hugging her winter coat. She kissed it and called it, my darling, 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 darling David.
If you want to stay in here, you better shut up.
You know, it sounds like you've fallen in love with someone you actually know.
You think so?
I think so.
I think you may be right.
Okay, today I want to talk a little about Emily Bronte. Wuthering Heights was her only novel. The story of her life and of her family is one of the great literary legends of England. Now, you may ask, what is wuthering? Now, the term wuthering is an adjective. There's no other way.
Darling, I understand. When do you leave?
This evening at midnight. I should have left weeks ago. This town holds no charms for me. You're the only reason I've stayed. Please. Please, Anne. Come with me.
Oh, Mr. Angelucci.
Anne.
Did you say something to me? I didn't hear.
You weren't listening.
I'm sorry.
I'm disappointed. I thought I had really started to get to you. I thought you would at least share my affection for someone as brilliant and as intense as Emily Bronte.
I do. Maybe you could repeat the question.
Maybe next time you'll pay attention.
He called on me and I humiliated myself. And now he probably thinks I'm some kind of a moron.
And he probably thought it was cute.
Cute? Siegelbaum, I don't need him to think I'm cute. He wants me to be an intellectual. He admires serious, intellectual women like Emily Bronte. I've been going to school with a stupid flower in my hair. From now on, I'm only wearing black. What have you got that looks intellectual?
Changing your clothes isn't going to make you an intellectual.
Maybe if I cut my hair?
Anne, you know you're scaring me.
I don't know what's happening to me. I feel awful.
You know, maybe he's not even worth it.
He is! Oh, Siegelbaum, I let him down. Just as he was beginning to think that I was someone he could love.
He said that?
Well, not exactly, but he did say that he thought he had really started to get to me. That he wanted me to share his affection. Well, his affection for Emily Bronte, but don't you see the words he uses, the way he speaks, how he wants to teach me about all the things he loves?
Anne, he's your English teacher.
That doesn't mean he couldn't love me.
He's twice your age.
Just a few years. Besides, everyone knows women mature faster than men.
And
Siegelbaum, you're the one who's always telling me to find a real person to love.
yeah, but going from Zach Whittier to Mr. Angelucci, I mean, what is wrong with the kids at school?
I don't love the kids at school. I love David Angelucci.
You don't even know David Angelucci.
I've got to make him love me, Siegelbaum. There's got to be a way.
Before I let you go, I have an announcement to make. You have a school newspaper here, and it's in a little bit of trouble. I am the faculty advisor to this paper, and if it's in trouble, I'm in trouble. Now, it's been understaffed and could really use some volunteers. There are a number of you in this class who would make excellent reporters. You know who you are. I would really appreciate the help.
This is the chance I've been waiting for. I'll write these very special, very intellectual news stories, and David will read them, and we'll get together over coffee so he can give me all these pointers that he's learned from his own experience. I'll be his discovery. I'll make him so proud he's bound to fall in love with me.
Anne, will you stop? Anytime he mentions anyone he likes, you run off and try and turn yourself into someone else.
This is different. This time I'm going to do it right.
I'll just bet you are.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. You know, I'm not exactly sure if this stuff is for scrubbing your face or conditioning your hair.
What do you think I should wear when I volunteer for the newspaper? Mr. Angelucci said you needed some volunteers.
Yep, sure do. Oh, hi.
Oh. You work here?
Yep, I'm the editor-in-chief.
Really?
Yeah. So, what afternoons do you want to come in?
Oh, no, I can't come in the afternoons. My mother works. I have to stay with my little sister. Can't I just write things on my own and give them to you?
No, it's policy. Everyone on staff works in the office. Typing, editing, proofing.
Robbie, please. I've got to work on the paper. Isn't there some way you could let me on?
I don't know. Unless maybe I could come to your house.
What good would that do?
I could bring stuff over. We could work on things at your house.
You would do that, really?
Sure.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Okay, I gotta give you a tryout assignment first.
Okay.
Get me an interview with Mrs. Fetterbush. She's the new girls' gym teacher.
The gym teacher?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Robbie, that isn't really my kind of thing.
What's your kind of thing?
Something more intellectual.
Oh, okay. Got any ideas?
Yes. Yes, I do. I'd like to do a sort of a literary survey. I'd like to go around and ask a lot of kids what great character in literature they'd like to go out on a date with and why.
Anne, that's awful.
Robbie, please, I'm not interested in the gym teacher.
Well, you may not be, but a lot of other kids are.
So let one of them interview her.
You're the one who needs a tryout assignment.
I don't need that one.
Well, that's the one you've got.
You know, Robbie, I can see why this paper's understaffed. You don't know how to get along with people. Hi.
Hi. You just volunteered for the paper, didn't you?
Yes, I did. How did you know?
Well, I had a feeling you would. And I saw you come out of the office.
Oh.
What's your first assignment?
Well, I'm going to be interviewing the new girls' gym teacher. I'm going to cover it from the feminist angle.
Oh, well, that should be very interesting. I can't wait to read it. Well, good luck.
Thank you. Robbie? How do you spell Fetterbush? I was thinking I could interview Mr. Angelucci, the English teacher.
I thought you hated doing interviews.
It'd be a nice follow-up to my piece on Mrs. Fetterbush.
Interviewing Angelucci?
He's very interesting. He's new in the school. He's very handsome. The girls talk about him all the time. Oh, Robbie, please.
Well, what makes you so sure Angelucci would even agree?
I already asked him.
You did?
I thought it was a good idea. I thought you'd really go for it. He's meeting me on Tuesday in the auditorium.
You're gonna make a terrific reporter. You're very pushy.
Siegelbaum.
Oh, trick or treat.
Robbie, this is Siegelbaum. Siegelbaum, this is Robbie, my editor. Hi.
You find December's a pretty good time for trick-or-treating around here?
Oh, best season for it. You see, people are much more open to a really meaningful one-to-one encounter if you catch them a few weeks after the Halloween hubbub.
It's a nice costume. Subtle.
Not so subtle under these, teenage togs a man's big Uncle Bruno from the Marines.
See ya.
Bye. Bye. I like him.
Anne, I was just thinking, if you met me tomorrow at the newspaper office, we could walk over here together. It would give us more time to discuss stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Bye, Bruno.
Anne, you know, I think he really likes you.
Siegelbaum, don't be silly.
No, I'm telling you, I can spot the signs.
Come on, cut it out. He's just a kid. Oh, my... What did I do with the questions? They're not here. Just calm down. Just try to calm down, all right? I hope I'm not late. Mr. Angelucci? Mr. Angelucci? Mr. Angelucci, wait!
Anne! What's wrong? What's the matter?
We have an appointment. You said I could interview you.
Oh, I forgot all about it. I'm due downtown.
I'm sorry, I don't want to make you late.
No, I'm sorry. How could I have forgotten this?
It's all right.
No, it isn't. Please, step into my office.
What's the most exciting place you've ever lived?
Tuckahoe?
Tuckahoe?
Yes, I've lived here all my life. Except for the years that I spent on the State University campus. I liked Tuckahoe best.
You're from Tuckahoe?
Born and bred.
Well, where would you like to be living?
Here.
Really?
There's no place like home.
Right. Okay. What got you interested in journalism?
What makes you think I'm interested in journalism?
You're faculty advisor for the Tiger's Roar.
Oh, that came with the job. All this is just temporary for me. I'll be applying for a teaching position at the university as soon as I get my PhD.
When will that be?
It's hard to say. I'm working on my dissertation, and the research is taking longer than I'd like it to. What I actually need is a research assistant.
A research assistant?
Yeah, someone to help me gather and organize the material for the paper. These college students cost a fortune these days. I can't afford one.
You could afford me?
Excuse me?
Could I be your research assistant? I wouldn't cost you anything. I'd be grateful for the experience. You see, I want to get my PhD in English literature someday, too.
And that may be an excellent suggestion. However, I would insist on paying you something. When could you start?
How about now?
Why don't you discuss this with your parents? And then if it's all right with them, we'll begin on Saturday.
I would like to gratefully accept this Nobel Prize on behalf of David. Thank you all very much. We are so glad that you enjoyed reading David's thrilling thesis, Tuckahoe, USA, Life, Love, and Literature in a Small American Town. Thank you.
Shakespeare and the semicolon. That's the subject of my thesis.
Shakespeare and the semicolon?
He uses it in the most interesting way. Now, what I'd like you to do is to go through these works and to list every line in which Shakespeare uses the semicolon. Okay?
Okay.
My goodness, it's 1 o'clock already. Are you ready for lunch?
Oh, yes, if you are.
All right. Why don't you go now, and I'll meet you back here at 1:30.
Anne! Up here! Hi, Annie.
What are you doing up there?
Stealing. I'm a weekend burglar. No, really, I live here.
I'm on my lunch break. You want to help me kill half an hour?
Great. I know just the place. This one's my favorite.
Smudge, gone but not forgotten. I don't believe this place. Look at this one. Tony the raccoon, loved by the Mortons.
Somewhere around here, there's a lizard named Shlomo.
I've never been in a cemetery before.
I was in a real one once when my grandmother died.
Oh. I didn't go to my father's funeral.
Why not?
I don't know.
Were you mad at him?
No. My father was wonderful. He was a salesman. In the summer, he used to take me on trips with him all over his territory. We always promised each other that someday we'd just keep traveling together. We'd make the trip last forever. And then when we got tired, we'd settle down in Tahiti and send for the rest of the family.
He sounds great.
He was. I guess I was afraid to go to his funeral. I thought I'd start crying in front of all those people and never be able to stop. You know something? I never told that to anyone before. Not even Siegelbaum.
I can understand that. Hey, listen. Do you want to go see some Charlie Chaplin movies with me this afternoon?
All right. This afternoon. Oh, my. What time is it?
Around 1:30?
Oh, no. I can't believe how late it is. I gotta go, okay? Bye. Oh, David. I never thought. I mean, marry you.
Chrissy, what are you doing there?
I never even dared to dream that you could love me. Oh, David. David, you've made me so happy. I'm flushed with joy. I'm floating on a cloud. David, is it your eyes? They're so adoring.
You're just so beautiful. My heart is bursting with love for you. I never expected to be this happy. Oh, Annie. Thank you for loving me.
Oh, David.
I'm sorry, Anne. I was just wondering if you needed some...
You were spying on me!
You know I once saw her hugging her winter coat?
That's because she's a teenager, Chrissy. She has a lot on her mind.
can't believe you're still into this.
Siegelbaum, this is a matter of life and death. I've got to start being more aggressive. If I don't make some kind of a move soon, he's just going to start losing interest.
Losing interest? What interest?
I just know he feels something special for me. Look at all the trouble he went to arrange for me to be his research assistant.
And you arranged it.
He brought it up. He wanted me to volunteer. Now maybe he's waiting for me to do something to let him know that I'm interested in him. He's got no way of knowing how I feel. I've got to figure out a way to get a little personal with him.
Did you want something?
No, I just noticed there seems to be a little bit of dust on your shoulder. There, it's all. I mean, I don't think it will leave a spot.
Thank you.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
You don't look so hot.
I don't know, Robbie. Nothing ever seems to work out the way I want it to.
Right. I know how you feel.
You do?
Sure. Happens to me too. But I keep on trying.
Me too. You can't give up. If you really want something, you've got to keep trying to make it work.
Anne, do you want to go to the homecoming dance with me next Saturday night?
Dance? You mean to cover it for the paper?
Oh, no. I just thought we could go to it. I've never been to one before. We could just do whatever people do at a dance.
Oh, right, okay. I've never been to one either. Maybe it'd be fun.
Okay.
And telephone call.
It's all right. I better go now. I'll see you on Monday.
Okay, see you, Robbie. Who is it, Siegelbaum?
It's Mr. Angelucci.
Mr. Angelucci? Hello?
Anne, I was wondering, would it be possible for you to work with me next Saturday evening? The library at the university stays open until 8 o'clock, and I thought we could work straight through there until closing and then maybe have dinner.
Yes, I could do that. Yes, I would love to.
And I think I may have a wonderful surprise to share with you. Now, you'll be sure and check with your parents first, won't you?
I'll ask right now, but I'm sure to be okay.
Good. Then it's a date.
Yes, it's a date.
Well, goodbye, Anne.
Bye. Yes, it's a date. It's a date.
On Saturday night?
Mr. Angelucci asked me to.
But didn't you tell him you were busy?
No. I couldn't. It's very important. He needs me.
Well, tell him you work another night.
Robbie, I can't.
Okay. I guess it's your decision.
Well, you're still coming over this afternoon, right?
I don't think so. I mean, I can't. Something came up.
Oh, so when are we going to finish going over the layouts then?
You do them. Take them home, bring them back tomorrow. I'm gonna get some lunch. See you.
Ow! Gosh! What if it doesn't heal by Saturday?
You had a date with Robbie Poles and you didn't tell me.
What are you talking about?
You were supposed to go to a dance with him, and on Monday you canceled out and you didn't even tell me.
That wasn't a date. It was just plans. Besides, how could I go out with Robbie? I'm seeing David Saturday night. How did you find out about that anyway?
I just ran into Robbie.
And he told you about that?
The subject came up. Anne, he is so nice. Are you sure you aren't the teensiest bit interested in him?
Siegelbaum? I'm in love. I'm committed to David. Robbie and I are just good friends. At least we used to be. I don't know what's the matter with him lately. He's been avoiding me all week.
Maybe he's upset about the dance.
I had to cancel. I'm seeing David. I can't believe he's holding that against me. You think he wanted to go that badly?
He must have. He asked me to go to it with him.
Really? So what did you say?
I said yes. Are you mad?
Why should I be mad?
Then you don't mind if I go?
Why should I mind?
Will you mind if I have a good time?
Siegelbaum, have a terrific time. I want you to. I'm going to be having the most wonderful evening of my life.
So what do you think he's got planned?
Well, we'll probably go to a romantic restaurant. We'll have wine. And something elegant like cracked crab. And then there'll be the surprise.
Would you like another chili dog?
Oh, no, thank you. This is fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, then let's get the check and leave, shall we?
Mr. Angelucci?
Yes.
You said that you had a surprise.
Surprise? For me?
No, the surprise you had for me?
Oh, the surprise. I have it right here. Here it is, my love.
Oh, David, you said it. I'm so happy.
Well, it is my love. It's my obsession. It's my dissertation.
This is the very first, very rough draft, minus the footnotes, of course.
I don't understand.
David! Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Muffin. You're right on time. We just finished.
Oh, hi, Anne. I'm Lucy. David told me all about you. Oh, don't tell me he forced you to try a chili dog. Sweetie doesn't seem to understand the most...
No, it was fine. I have to get home.
Oh, will we be seeing you at the party tomorrow?
What party?
We're having a small get-together tomorrow night to celebrate the first draft. You're welcome to come by and read it if you like. It would be my way of saying thank you to you for all your hard work.
Tomorrow? Well, sure I could come. I better go now.
Wait a minute, Anne. We'll drop you off.
No, that's okay. I want to walk.
Yes? Can I help you?
Oh, hi. I know that Robbie's still probably at the dance, but I was just passing by and I thought I'd take a chance that maybe he came home early.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Robbie's still out.
Right. I thought he would be. Okay, thank you. Siegelbaum.
Hi, I couldn't wait. Just tell me what the surprise was. I'll come back for the rest tomorrow.
Oh, Siegelbaum, it was awful. He introduced me to his girlfriend.
What?
Hold on. How could I have been so wrong? I really thought there was something there, that I meant something to him. I feel like such a jerk.
And people either love you or they don't. You can't make them.
But she isn't even an intellectual, Siegelbaum. She's just ordinary.
Well, maybe to him she's very special.
But he's so different. He's exciting and...
Exciting? A guy who never even wants to step off the block he was born on? A guy who chooses to devote years of his life to Shakespeare's semicolons?
How did you get to be such an authority? You don't know David. You never even met him.
I know enough to know that you've been trying to turn your English teacher into someone that he's not. David is not Zach Whittier. He never was. The person you thought you loved is someone who never existed.
Siegelbaum!
Anne! You never even tried to find out who he was. The fact that David looked like Zach was all you saw. But you really can't tell much about a person from the way they look. And you can't try to change yourself into the kind of person you think someone's going to love. You just have to be yourself.
It was really crazy, wasn't it?
What was really crazy was that all the time there was someone really terrific just sitting there, waiting for you to notice him.
What?
I'm talking about Robbie, Anne.
Robbie. Tell me how terrific he is. I thought we were really great friends, but I do one little thing and he drops me completely.
Anne, you really hurt him. You broke a date with him to be with somebody else.
It wasn't a date.
To him it was.
How do you know?
I know because I spent half the night listening to him talk about you.
Really?
He likes you, Anne.
Siegelbaum, Robbie doesn't like me. How could he?
Well, why don't you let him answer that?
What are you doing here?
I don't know. I'm thinking about becoming a runner. Can you recommend a good sneaker?
They're called running shoes. No, I only know about men's. You'd have to go to a sporting goods store.
Oh. Did you have a good time at the dance?
Sure. Did you have a good time working?
Sure. I stopped by your house last night.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
So what did you want?
I wanted to know if you were doing anything today. I thought maybe we could go to an old movie or something.
Oh, yeah?
Is anything good playing?
Well, as a matter of fact, the 1935 version of Mutiny on the Bounty.
Wow. Sounds great. So, you want to go with me?
I can. Last night, Siegelbaum insisted we buy each other corsages. I'm broke.
Well, I have some money. Let me treat you. Really, let me take you out.
Okay. Want to buy me dinner, too?
Dinner? Don't push it, Robbie.
Okay. I gotta go home and change first.
Okay, I have to do something, too. I'll pick you up at your house in a little while.
Okay.
Bye. Hi, Mr. Angelucci, this is Anne.
Anne? Anne who?
Anne Cassidy, your research assistant.
Oh?
I'm sorry, but I won't be able to come to your party today. I have something very important to do. Something I really shouldn't ignore.
Oh. I'm sorry you can't be there.
You are? Oh, well, maybe I could... Maybe next time. I'll see you on Monday.
Okay, Anne. See you then.